Huh. I wonder if Garrow's down to go lake trout fishing. Better give him a call.
Getting a call from Liam? Hello?
Oi, mate. Trying to go catch some lake trout?
Yeah, I'm ready to go fishing, bro.
Welcome back to the channel. This is video number 3, another awesome weekend adventure way out west. What can we expect?
Lake trout, loogies, and some luscious beach camping on this one. More of a chiller than a thriller, but that's all right. Wyoming always treats us right. Here we go. It's a 3-day weekend. Labor Day or Memorial Day? This is Labor Day.
Labor Day.
We've got the boat with the Land Cruiser this time. Obviously, we got the Montero. Where are we going, big guy?
Going to the Flaming Gorge.
Back to the gorge. Try to get some lake trout. Should we hit the road? About all she's got. You'll be wondering, why am I out of my truck getting on the tools? Well, the old wiggleworm Montero here has been moving and shaking the whole way down the highway, which usually means Gary's radius arms are loose. So
This is going to
we're
be
like a half turn in, bud. Okay, well, it can't
that
take...
one's okay.
That one going at all?
Oh, it did take a little bit of a turn there.
All right, we got back on the road, continuing our trek out west, and eventually we made it and found a new friend. We just got into Rocco. Cat under my Land Cruiser, the Flying J. What up, big guy? Oh. Garrow, what do you think about our camp spot tonight? I like where you're at.
Yeah.
Back up against the trees there. Is this the first time we've ever not camped?
We've done cabins before.
Yeah, but drove the sports cars for that. Oh. Alright. See what the hotel's all about and some damn sleep. I am tired. Day 2.
About to go check some fences.
We got some last minute fishing supplies at Sportsman's Warehouse and took off to the gorge. It's a beautiful drive. If you come in from the Wyoming side, we'd never been down this way before, but we stopped at Firehole so that we could get the boat AIS'd, and the views were simply stunning. Take a look at this. For those of you that don't know, Flaming Gorge is an impoundment of the Green River and one of the most beautiful reservoirs in the western United States. Alright, we got the boat AIS'd. There are no nuisance species. Let's get turned around and try to find a spot to camp, brother. We set off further south towards a spot that we found on Google Maps, chasing the horizon. One of the cool things about trips like this, where we don't do a whole lot of hard wheeling, but we go extra remote, is it teaches you to rely on your vehicle in a little bit different way. It's not, hey, is this going to get me over this obstacle? It's, hey, is this going to get me into this really, really beautiful remote area and then back out again? And to us, that's part of the thrill of getting to drive these ultra remote beaches in areas with no cell service or anything like that. So we poked our way closer to the spot that we found online, and before you knew it, it was only a couple of feet between us, the water, putting the boat in, and hopefully catching some big fish. What do you think, bud?
I think every single rock here is a good skipping rock. It's gonna be really easy putting in this time.
I agree. This isn't bad at all. All right, brother. Get it. Who's this guy ready to hunt a lake trout? They have those down in Australia?
Lake trout?
Yeah.
They might.
If you're Australian and you watch this and fish, keen for a fisho, let me know. Harry, are we ready to put the boat in?
I think so.
I'm afraid not. What is the one critical thing that's missing, buddy? Actually, here, sit to the mic so we don't have any dramas. Garrett's taking a quick snooze. I just took the boat for a little rip just to make sure that it's working good, because we just drove, you know, goes. Boys, we're gonna set up camp. At least I'm gonna set up camp. Maybe get a little rest. Thing you'll always find me wearing when we're out. This is these, so I don't end up like this guy who can't get to here. But it's okay. We'll push the boat.
And to all my friends with other friends with boats, keep the boots.
How you doing, big guy?
You're good.
I'm not feeling super confident, but we got dinner if we don't catch anything, friends.
We caught no fish, but that's no problem when you have a beautiful sunset and a awesome relaxing night on the water. We enjoyed our little mile-long cruise back to camp and decided to get everything set up for the evening. Camping just feet from the water is probably my all-time favorite thing. So we settled into camp, watched the sun go down, and then it was time for Gary to make one of his all-time camp staple meals.
All right, so tonight we're gonna be keeping it kind of simple, just me on the grill. I'm gonna be making some walking tacos, probably one of my go-tos. We got a pound of grass-fed beef here. We're just gonna wanna brown that up, and basically once we get that all browned up, we'll toss in some seasoning. Neighborhood favorite seasoning, mild taco seasoning.
I just want to point out, Gary and I have been camping together for years, and this has been his hallmark go-to meal. And it started off as just like a fun thing, and now it's like, that's pretty much it.
I've perfected it.
And it's awesome, so.
Usually since it's just us two, it's, 1 pound of beef, seasoning, cheese, your favorite taco flavored chips. That's really all it takes. And basically you put your cheese in first, then put the beef on top. Your seasoned beef, I might add, not just regular old beef. Then you just scoop it up, put it in there, let it melt the cheese, and enjoy. Don't forget your favorite sauce. Liam's like, me first. Now the only thing left to do is sit by the campfire and enjoy what you made here.
No brewskis for me tonight. I'm drinking, I don't know, some tea concoction because I've got a man flu and kind of feeling under the weather, so. It's the end of day 1, 2 technically. All set up in the tent. It's time to go to bed. We didn't catch any lake trout. That's okay. We'll get them tomorrow. Will we? Yeah, I sure hope so. But, all right, that's all for tonight.
All right, just getting up here. It is looking like it's another really super nice day out, so I'm super excited to get back out on the water.
Oh, yeah. Little tip, get a little bit of pancake mix on your Costas. Ugh. I can see everything now. Oh. Ooh. See if I got this. Not feeling super confident. Also, not my pancake, so I don't really care. So it's for Gary. Hey, hey! Bada bing, bada boom.
Back on the water to try to catch a fish, and fortunately this time it didn't take very long. I got into a smaller trout. Unfortunately it was a rainbow trout, as we figured out here. We were very, very confused, but that's okay. First fish in the boat is always a good thing, and we thought the day was going to be off to a good start, especially once this happened.
Is it?
It's a lake trout. Get
I want to thank Gary for the hook set actually on that, because I passed you the rod and you're like, pretty sure this is a fish, and it ended up being a fish. Unable to replicate after the other lake trout, so it's all good. It's not. We actually rage quit if we don't catch fish, but you guys don't get to see that on camera, so. All right, Gary, what are we doing, buddy?
We're about to break down camp as fast as you've ever seen.
I had a little bit of fun in the boat, hooning around while Gary got the Land Cruiser into the water and ready to pull the boat out. It's fun having just one person in there. The boat's obviously pretty slow with 2 people. This was a drama-free takeout, which for us is kind of not the norm. So this was nice to just pull up, get the boat on the trailer, pull the boat out of the water, and then hit the road to a new place to fish.
Back on the main trail. If my voice sounds kind of funny, forgive me. I'm kind of feeling under the weather. But we're heading to the Utah side to try to fish in the canyon. I've never been there on a boat. There's a couple spots that are supposed to be really good for the lake trout. So hopefully that's the case, because we've only caught one, and it kind of felt more like a fluke than anything else.
We pushed on to the Utah side, which is kind of cool. You get a drive over the Flaming Gorge Dam, which is 502 feet tall for all you nerds like me. Eventually, we got to the marina, and it was absolutely packed, as evident by Gary's parking spot.
Garo, mate.
Hey, fill every spot. Any port in the storm, buddy?
You can't park there, mate. Actually, turns out you can park there.
Just for reference, show everyone else.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
side of wherever.
Yeah, it's kind of a, that is the most 4-wheel driving that Range Rover will ever do. Shall we? Put the shittiest boat in the marina in the water.
The one that catches the most fish.
Wait, not one.
While going through the canyon was beautiful, it was also kind of spooky. At a depth of 436 feet, this was the deepest water we'd ever had this little boat on.
It's pretty wild.
Well, guys, we're a little bit fished out. Hit the beach for a little bit. Been in the sun basically all day.
It's been brutal.
It's been pretty bad.
I missed one pretty decent fish. I don't know what it was. But I think there's not a campsite within 15 miles of here. We don't really want to tow the boat down remote just to not use it. So I think what we're actually going to do is get the HE double toothpicks the fudge out of here.
Ooh, sounds like a plan to me.
Because I feel deathly ill.
That's real, not fake.
Case in point. That's that man flu we're talking about. Oh man, how do we do, Gary?
Not so great.
Yeah.
Talked a big game before we showed up
Talked
here.
a big game. Yeah. Smack a couple browns down in the river. Big game. Yeah. Well, at least we got to come check out probably our favorite section of river.
It's beautiful.
In the United States.
So, man.
Super, super, super fishy. Never had great luck during the summer. It's more of a spring. Fall really just is super good.
Yeah, last time we came here, it was like 30 fish in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was genuinely like 2 out of 3 casts. You had bites, so I don't know. It's all good, but I think we're gonna call it. Head back home.
Yeah.
All right, until next time.